players. Man, talk 24/7. They're playing against this dude. Definitely a very tight game. So I start off the game, lobbing the ball deep, running pistol, punch shot, and verticals. One of my favorite plays I like to call. And what I like to do against man is leave Y on his original route. Against zone, I like to fade him. So I fade Y, slant A. A is a very quick read for me. I wanted that block to be held a little bit longer, but I'll take the 15 to 18 yard gain. So same thing, except I flip the play. So I run no huddle and I flip the play by pressing square or X on Xbox and then right trigger. Just do a flip. It can throw the defense off when they set their defense up to set it up on one side, and then you flip the play real quick, come back against the other side. Now right there, he completely locked me up. A was my quick read. I might have had X, but as I said, you know, hindsight's real easy. I was trying to do a flood concept, and I put B on a fade, but I forgot to put Y on a fade. So basically, I had Y running a man beater when it was zone, and it screwed up my entire play, and that's what happens. So I'm down 14-0. I'm tired of getting locked up, so I go to PA wide receiver in out of shotgun wing trio, one of my favorite plays. And all I do on this play, I streak my tight end, and instead of carrying out the play action, I put Y in a block and release route. So I hot route him by moving the right analog stick down, and that puts him on a blue route, block and release route. Now that route is very effective against man and zone because a lot of times the defense forgets about him. So I audible the inside zone. Horrible play call right there. He was staying all over it, weighing on it. And for some reason, I thought that was a fluke. So I was like, you know what? He got lucky right there. I'm going to run inside zone again. So I run inside zone again. Hits the fumble, and we're so lucky to get the ball back. So it's 14-0. I think this is like a 20K wager or something like that, 30K. Definitely a wager match. And I don't have anyone open. Now, Y might be a quick read if I pass lead to the outside. B looks like it might be an option, but instead I just squeeze the ball to A. It was a cover 2. I ran PA seams. I left A on his route. And I just squeeze that pass in there, very tight squeeze. I mean, people aren't going to be running wide open in the red zone most times. And he's starting to catch on to put in my running back on a block and release route. Here you see right here, I have RB. That's what I had open right there. I had RB, as I said, very quick read to make. It's very tough making these reads, playing the game. I didn't have anyone open on that play either. He switched it up to man-to-man. And I'm running a zone beater. So it's a lot of adjustments, a lot of chess matches go on to these games. It's not as easy just coming out, running a play. Sometimes it is, but a lot of times you get into these games, it's 3rd and 26. Now he's in man-to-man, so I leave Y on his original route. He gets a step. I lob it up to him, throw it as a bullet actually. I throw that as a bullet pass, let it up, threw it as a bullet. And he was in man up 3 deep right there. So as I said, that play, pistol, bunch tight end, verticals. If it's man-to-man, leave Y in his original route. If it's zone, I like to fade him. Now same thing right here, PA wide receiver in. And that is a very tight throw. I actually threw that too late. I threw that about a half second late, and that's all I can say about that, man. As I said, it's a very quick read. Was that there? Don't know. All I know is we got a touchdown. As I said, you know, very tight read. If you're off on these reads by even a half second right there, should have got pick 6. Instead, we got the touchdown. So crazy play right there. And we're going to keep running the ball. I'm kind of stubborn. I don't like to abandon the run, so I run the ball right there. He's shooting the gap with his linebacker, so it's definitely something you have to watch out for. and get the first down real easy. Just do a little fullback dive to get the first down. And now we're thinking we need to score a touchdown, but take our time. I'm not really feeling like I need to rush, so let's test out his run defense. Run it off tackle. Get about 4 to 5 yards right there. So I'm like, okay, let's run off tackle again. Because I'm one of the biggest fans of running things till they stop working. So obviously that stopped. It stopped working right there. He shut it down. So I'm like, okay, let's go to something else. Go to tight offset, tight end. And I'm calling my play PA seams. Definitely a very good play against the blitz, against man-to-man, against zone. So I slant X. I like this 1-2 read right here. And I pass the ball to B. Now I motion B about 2.5 to 3 steps. Hike the ball, throw it just as he's making his cut. And we get the first down. Now right there, we were able to pass that for an easy conversion. He was in a cover 2, and as I said, when someone runs a cover 2, that angle route gets open a lot of the time. Now we soften the coverage up. That's a run defense coverage. So we softened the coverage up, and then we came out in verticals. I had stopped running verticals for a little while. He was locking it up, but if you sneak it in, it can go for a touchdown or a huge gain. Now this is one of the reasons I stopped running it. I have people open, but I'm not liking the looks my opponent is giving me. So I'm having people open, I'm seeing people open, but I'm not liking the looks. But right there, I playmaker up my running back, holding down left trigger, moving the right analog stick up. He runs with the slant route, and that's a nasty 1-2 combo I like to throw also. So you have the crossing route, which is your tight end on a slant. And then you have another route coming out the backfield on a blue route. That blue, what's that route? In route, out route, that blue out route, very, very nasty. But that is the reason why you like to block those routes. So right there, you saw me. I sent out my tight end, I sent out my running back on routes, and I got sacked in about 2 seconds. So you really need to decide when you're gonna block them, when you're gonna keep them inside. Third down and 4. Right here, I'm hitting the flat route, and that's just because I've seen his coverage, I've seen the defense, and I don't see a flat zone out there. So instead of trying to go deep downfield on 3rd and short, I just hot routed my inside wide receiver to do a flat route, and we were able to pick up the first down like that. And that's why that blue route is very, very effective. There you see it out the backfield. Pressure got in very, very fast, but we were able to pass it to him for a 33-yard gain. And that's against a cover 4. So just a simple blue route. That's really all it is. Wish it was something more. That's all it is. Very, very effective route to use against man, against zone, and against the blitz also. That's typically what happens when I run the fullback dive from Twins Flex. Typically, we're able to get in there, waltz in there for a touchdown. So it's 35-32. Seems like every time I score, this guy scores, and that's not good at all. Anytime you have wide open people dropping flat routes, that's not a good sign. That's not good. So we come on in, wide receiver in again. And he's not open. He's not open, but I was about to get sacked. So 3 yards is obviously better than a 6-yard, 7-yard loss. So it's 3rd down and 7. And I'm watching RB. I'm watching him because I'm thinking he might be able to get open. But instead, he's covered. So that left B on his post route open. So it was a lot of the things, a lot of the plays I make are very, very quick 1-2 reads. As soon as I saw RB was covered, I went straight to B on his post route. because RB is on an angle route on the sideline and B is on a post route going in the middle of the field. So different depths, different parts of the field they attack, and typically if one's covered, the other's open, and vice versa. This is where we check down to a run. I have him Poe as a run blocker. There you see him blocking. It's very, very important to set the edge with one of your blocking tight ends, because if you have JJ Nelson out there stealing the edge, it's just gonna get blown up. I mean, the run play is gonna get blown up. You're not gonna have a chance. And there he goes, shooting the gap again with his linebacker, and that's becoming a problem for me. I'm not liking that at all. This guy gave me my hands full. I mean, as I said, man, this is just offense. You see him with 32 points, so obviously I have my hands full on defense too. I'm gonna break that down also. But right here, I motion out to try to hit the flat. I had the slant combo. It's a nice little 1-2 combo I like to make. He had the flat zone out there guarding it. The slant wasn't open. I just took off and ran for a 16-yard gain with my quarterback. So that's why I like to have a mobile quarterback who can just take off and jet just like that. And now it's a 2-minute warning. I'm thinking, all right, I'm not even thinking run out the clock. I'm not even thinking field goal. I'm thinking touchdown. So I run the 0-1 trap to catch him off guard. There you saw he tried to shoot the gap, and that's why I run an 0-1 trap. Is such an important play because it's just a different gap. And it's a lot tougher to shoot the gap and blow it up in the backfield. So as I said, I'm not using shoot clock. Not that, it's anything wrong with that, but I'm just trying to get in the end zone. I'm not really thinking about anything else. I'm just trying to get in the end zone. The clock is not even a factor for me. I'm thinking I need a 2-possession lead so that this game can be out of reach. Not kick a field goal with 1:35 and then wonder why I lose by 1 when he goes down and scores. That's just how I like to think. I'm very, very aggressive, sometimes to a fault, but I need to put this game out of reach and not even worry about the clock. So again, I run 0-1 trap, but I audible the inside zone because I don't see him trying to shoot the gap. So I audible the inside zone because I did not see him shooting the gap with his middle linebacker. So that was 3rd down and 4. I'm running the ball again. I'm running the ball again. This time I'm running an 0-1 trap because I see him shooting the gap. And I get blown up. So even though he was not able to shoot the gap, I still only got 1 yard. So it's 4th down and 3. And this is a play I like to do. I'm not gonna lie. I like calling this play. Halfback dive at a single back snugs flip. It's a weird play call, but that's why I like it, because it's weird. I motion the dude out as a distraction, and I'm running the ball. And then right there is a ball game. So I hope you enjoyed this game. As I said, I'm going to try to post more breakdowns of these wagers. I haven't been posting, but I've been playing some very, very intense wagers, some very, very tight wager games. So I'm going to try to post the breakdowns on those, post my thoughts, post my decisions, talk about why. And as I said, I'm going to just post a lot more breakdowns. So be on the lookout for the defensive breakdown of this game, because he dropped 32 on me. Definitely have my hands full guarding his offense and just seeing what adjustments I like to make. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game. Here's my team. Wouldn't be able to get this team without all the help. I appreciate all the help. Only have like 3 guys on my radar: Michael Irvin, $2 million Beckham, and then Michael Strahan. But besides that, I like my team. I like my players. I'm just trying to put them in good use. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game.